Thomas Alvarez, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, Thomas Alvarez.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Gone. A solo shot. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here. Ball.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Bouncer to second. Altuve tosses to first. And they got him. Now it's the right fielder, Emerson Pereira.
The right fielder, Emerson Pereira.
2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air right field, and that's the inning. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from the ground. Nicely done for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Thomas Alvarez. And he swings through that one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Smith takes it in for the out. 1 away. So 2 down. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Alvarez with a nice showing despite the loss. 2 hits, including that long ball.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.
The shortstop, Thomas Alvarez.
Thomas Alvarez. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Alvarez went deep in his most recent game. Ball.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Trout on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Alvarez steps in now. This is one of those matchups that'll test every ounce of a hitter's approach, Siggy.
Yeah, if you get a pitch to hit, Boog, you better not miss it. You might not see another one all day.
That's outside.
The Stros up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Fielder number 24, Jared Kelnick.
Alvarez up now, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On a line. And he can't make the play. Here's Jared Kelnick.
For the White Sox, the left fielder, number 24, Jared.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that.
Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. And that's the second disengagement now. First offering, runner goes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second.
Up next for the White Sox, the right
So
fielder,
2 on with 2
Everson.
away. So up now for Chicago, Everson Pereira. And the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Trout gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And now it's going to be Thomas Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Astros take this one in a blowout. Alvarez with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Thomas Alvarez. Popped up, settles underneath it. Out number 2. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. On the ground to short, Alvarez. There's one. But safe at
No,
first,
he's in
it's
there.
a fielder's choice.
The batter, number 6.
Man at first, one away.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Thomas Alvarez.
Alvarez, just 21 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. This one in the air, center field. Trap under it. 2 away now. On the ground to third. They get the force. Inning over. Although plenty of back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have.
In plenty of time to first. What a play. 1 down. And now here is Thomas Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off
Ball,
the
that's it.
inside corner, and that is ball 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. A laser to left. His 9th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 10-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
All loaded up. Thomas Alvarez now at the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Just missed. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. Smith under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Home run number 20 on the year. And they cut it. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. Oops, he came home with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single.
And here's the first baseman. The 3-1. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Alvarez had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Now it's Trent
Batting
Grisham
third,
to the plate.
The right fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Digging in. Big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Siggy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Foul ball there. Alvarez matched a homer in his last game. This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Dominguez fires it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Here's Jared Kelnick. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
2 on, 1 out, and they're all loaded up.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Everson Pereira getting ready to hit. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. Well, caught in a run down there, and he's tagged out to end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. No outs, runner at first. Jose Caballero, the next to hit. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Alvarez lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
You know, these White Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nope.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. Home run number 10 of the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Alvarez steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
0-1.
The White Sox down 5, trying to battle back. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hammered on the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 6-2.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Everson Pereira steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. Beats the second, out there. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game. Alvarez, certainly not the reason they lost this game. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
So 2 down, Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And the 0-1. Up the middle, Alvarez. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Now it's the White Sox. Stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour in the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's off the wall. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Everson Pereira steps to the plate for the White Sox. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Anthony Volpe. 1-1 now. Bounced up the middle. Alvarez whips it to first on the run.
No, he's out.
Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Up next for the White Sox.
Alvarez turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
The White Sox with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball is outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
On the ground, Chisholm. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Go ahead run on base. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. The Yanks with the go ahead run at first here at the top of the 9th. And foul ball. Alvarez steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right now.
Quick move to first. Back in safe, really close.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
Kyle Teal, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look.
Now a quick throw to first. And he's just back in. Oh, close play. One-run game, bottom 9. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. White Sox down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. Called out on strikes.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
So up next, Chase Maidra. So the tying run at second. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Payoff pitch. Brings it in. Runner tags it second. The tag, and that's the ball game. Alvarez had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Deal one. Out to short. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's going to be Thomas Alvarez. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. That one fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here on the south side, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Out to short, Alvarez. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Alvarez.
Ripped on a line. Dominguez racing over to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Thomas Alvarez.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one ripped to left. Grisham is there. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 strike away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's now 9-4. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
The designated hitter, Andrew.
Jax is just 1 strike away. Swinging a drive deep right field. Judge getting an angle on it. And a superb diving catch. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.